company tosses a dwarf.
LeChonk. Hello everyone, hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. Gotta be honest with you, it's pretty late, but this might be the new norm. After tomorrow, we shall see. We'll talk about that more once I get more details about it. I have a job interview tomorrow, so if I get that job... I didn't put up my green screen, wow. If you couldn't tell, I'm a little distracted. Like that. Look at that. I summon the cosmos. Or water, whatever this is. Yeah, I got a job interview tomorrow. So, if I get that job is a day job. Which means I hope you're awake at night. Because we might be going back to noob at night. But we don't have to worry about that until we get there. So, yeah, hi. I gotta be honest with you, that tumble that I took yesterday on stream, that actually really hurt. I woke up with really bad knee and hip pain. My knee is still burning. Is it still completely... I haven't looked, actually. Yeah, all the hair's getting into that wound. Jesus Christ. I went to go watch that back. I definitely just tripped myself. Like, I was trying to get up after I felt the trip, and I just faked myself out. So I hit really hard. Old man vibes? I don't know if it's old man vibes. Everybody trips. Ugh, good to see you, Noble Hero. Let's get those dice there for you. Today... Did that work? Okay. Here we go. Today, we're going to be looking at the PokeRogue patch, but we're only going to be talking about one thing in the PokeRogue patch, because it's only one thing I actually, like, have a full opinion on. Because it's, kind of a big one in my eyes. Holy 4s and 1s, man. There you go. Jesus. Only at the end did we start getting 2s and 1s. Not a single 3 found in sight. Min-max, literally. Literally just min-max. But yeah, this is going to be a very controversial take, I think, because a lot of the community, or it seems like it's pretty half and half. So, yeah. By the way, you guys ready to spend $1,000 Canadian on a PS5 Pro? We're so fucked. Not this. I need this. I don't know if you guys saw, they were talking about it, but it's 700 American. And it doesn't come with a vertical stand or a disk drive. The vertical stand, at least from what I saw, is sold separately. So, let's see. Comes out November 7th. 45% faster than PS5. Better ray tracing. No disk drive. Older games will run better. Stand is sold separately. You have to buy and add your own CD drive, yeah. That is interesting if they want to go all digital, or they want to like force people who want to stay physical to pay for it. We're at that age. It's getting there. I don't like a full digital system either, but I play on Steam, so it's like I wish I did have a backup for it. It's kind of just a forced way that it is. Makes me nervous. One day that just goes down, you've lost hundreds, if not thousands of dollars of games, and how the hell do you get those back? You don't. Let me just find something here really quickly. I need to find you. The thing I want to talk about today. Right here. Okay. Alright. It's gonna be hard to explain this, but we're gonna do our best with it. Try not to make too many errors with it. It's like the opinion I'm gonna give about this change isn't going to change anything. Like it just won't change anything. Because I mean, I play this game seriously. Like, I play a game to win. But also I'm looking at I think the problem here is I'm looking at this with a different, oh my god, man. Like, what the fuck? Get out of here with this. I'm looking at this through a different lens, I think. So I want to talk about it. Let me get... I think we need a different kind of song for today. There we go. Boom. Let's have some Zeph music playing, yeah? Because this is a thinking time. This is thinking time. Okay, so they made a lot of changes in PokeRogue just this past weekend about, well, when we're talking about this, just this past weekend, about changing up the way some of the items work. I am just going to talk about X items because this seems to have the biggest... From what I can see in the Discord, I'm only talking about the Discord, because, like, looking at other... okay, so let me put this plainly, alright? It's really hard to use the Discord as an indicator, because half the people are like... Or from what I can see, people who like it are like, play it and see, and the people who don't like it are bitching and not explaining why they don't like it, right? They're just like, change it back, and that's not an argument, right? That's just not how this is gonna work. I want to talk about what I think should have happened with the X items. Okay? Because I think there is, one, a confusion that I didn't even think about when I've been playing this game the entire time. But also, I am looking at this through a lens of a roguelike. Not so much as whether or not it was necessarily good for the game or not. Because I agree it needed a nerf, because I didn't understand how this fully works, and I still don't fully understand how this item works. Every time it said it raises the respective stat for 5 waves, right? So my understanding was that, when I read that, I thought it was like it was the base game, where it actually gave you a +1 in your attack. Now, I never thought to look at the, when I look at my stats in the game, I didn't notice whether or not my numbers actually went up. So if I had an X attack, you'd think all of my Pokemon would show +1 in X attack. So I'm guessing that X items were actually on top of your other +6 bonuses. I don't actually know how to confirm that, and I'm too afraid to ask people in the Discord. But if the way I'm understanding is you could have actually stacked up to quadruple, because that's the way it goes, right? Going up in a stat, you go up to 50%, and then it goes up to, it basically goes up by 50% to keep it simple for you. Actually, it does go up straight by 50%. And then when your stats get lowered, they go down to, I think, a minimum of, I want to say 20% or 25%. I can't quite recall. I think it's 25%, the antithesis to 4 times. Something like that. But when this says that it raises the respective stat, I've been playing this game for hundreds of hours thinking it acted like a normal X item. I still can't tell. Let me know. But basically they came out and said X items were too powerful, the stacking of the X items were too powerful, and even asking other people about it when they look at these nerfs, and we'll talk about that in a second, they didn't even know it was happening, where if you got 2 X items, you actually had a +2 bonus that seemingly seems to exist outside of the +6 bonuses that you could go up to in a single stat. That's ridiculous. That's one, not Pokemon at all, because it just says raises the respective stat. So, yes, it does, but it reads the same way as it does in the mainstay games. So for someone like me who's played for 20 years, I'm just like, okay, it's an X item. I guess I'll just buff up the +4. I didn't realize I could go further beyond. So, nonetheless, this could stack on top of you stacking up further, to my understanding, of what you could normally do in a Pokemon game. So that needed a nerf. So what they did now is you can no longer stack these items. So you can't have 2 X attacks running at the same time. So if you got 1 X attack and then you got one the next round, you would have +2 for 4 rounds and then +1 for 1 more round, right? So you could actually get more bonuses. And on top of that, everything except Dire Hit and X accuracy was reduced to 30% increase bonus rather than a 50% increase bonus. Now, I agree, if that's the way that it actually works, where people could go up to +6 and then have all these extra buffs, that's way too much. You're right, absolutely. And yes, I do think that PokeRogue is a hard game. I don't think that having this stacking with your +6 isn't necessarily a bad thing. I thought it wasn't, but if I hear that it was, I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. However, I think when I'm not necessarily happy with one change, it's the lack of stacking, where it just refreshes the use of the X item. But I'm looking at this because when people were complaining in the Discord, and they were complaining, people be nice to each other for God's sake. Like, it's just a fucking video game. Stop yelling at each other and giving each other sass. Like, have some class. Most people were just upset that they couldn't stack X items. And I don't think they could explain why. I want to. Because I'm not necessarily upset that they nerfed these items. I'm upset that they've nerfed the roguelike aspect of this game. When I play roguelikes, and when I look at this from a fun perspective, I've already said, and people can agree with me on this, there are a lot of Pokemon that are just not going to win ever, right? And sometimes you just want to get nutty with it, and you want to get some stuff going and make certain Pokemon shine through. And there are some players out there that will get lucky. Unfortunately, it's extremely difficult in a game that has a lot of randomization and a lot of factors that come into it for you to be able to say you are consistently amazing at being good at a game like this. You need to have thousands of hours, but also you need to look at what makes the people successful. A lot of that is decision making, right? So if you're going to make certain things work, you are working with the RNG elements. Most times, especially, you're going to be seeing the successes and forgetting about the failures. That's how it goes. But when I think about a roguelike, whether I want to be the best at it or just play it casually, the one thing that I want to think about is the number of strategies that are accessible to me. So when I think about X items to me were a late game strategy because I had nothing else I wanted to look for, especially with the Pokemon that I was getting or trying to make work. Because, you know, it's just like if I think about any of the roguelike, there are certain items that will just never solo carry. But it is interesting to theorize and figure out and push the limits of something. And the good thing about PokeRogue is it actually does show you a good limit. I've had many runs where Pokemon that I thought would be like, okay, let's try and carry this with this, this, and this. And then I would lose at a certain point and go, this feels like I could actually tell when I hit a certain wall. And that felt satisfying because I would find ways or try to like either reroll or just choose items or choose team members that would allow me to sort of like push the limits of it. But you really want to put it above and beyond. When I think about an X item nerf, right? One, it's weird that it's not part of your +6 already. But what's even more interesting is the fact that another reason that was given was, and I'm not going to mention the name, but there was another reason that kind of I think was what sort of aggravated me a bit about this whole like I hate it, I love it, it was said that rerolling was too powerful in the late game because you had so much money and so many resources that you would just roll for X items. And that made me think, were X items then the only issue? Because they're not wrong. You do have a lot of money in the end game. And there's nothing to get at the end game that you really have to care about for a lot of teams. You could get a vitamin, which has a 10% bonus to potential stats. There's 1 in 6 in an item pool. You can get an X item. There's a bunch of these here, and you have to find them. You have to roll, and rerolls go up in price. But if what people are saying is that the rerolling was making it too easy for people to get X items before important fights, there's a bit of layers to that, because, yeah, they're important fights. I am grabbing items to be put towards important fights. That's roguelike. That is roguelike. That is a rogue strategy in nature, right? If anything, my suggestion, in case, you know, you're watching this now and you're wondering, what would you do differently? I'd actually nerf these even more, but put the stacking back in. I'd put these as 25% bonuses, but let them stack again. Because if you want to get to that point where you are just high rolling and getting X items, and they're going to be supplementary on top of your other boosts through moves like Swords Dance, Meditate, Calm Mind, stuff like that, then make people work for it. Because to me, it sounds like the issue isn't the X items alone. Yeah, the X items are the ones causing the complete imbalance and making certain runs super simple. We are still playing Pokemon. Stat raises are always going to be particularly powerful. That's why we have Eternatus loaded with the most ridiculous shit to make sure you can't do that, right? Considering that if anyone was to make an argument where it's just because people could roll into X items, then it doesn't sound like X items alone are the culprit. And it sounds like it took the brunt of the nerfs so that other strategies, because again, the way that I think about it, let me finish my thought. It took the brunt of the other strategies that might also need a look at. I think Magician pickup and all of those moves, like Honey Gather pickup, the money making items and all that, are extremely imbalanced. I will abuse the crap out of pickup until they nerf it, because I truly think that should scale over time. I do not understand why I am allowed to just take one free item every single battle on top of then have a shop reward for effectively nothing. Because there are people who have a lot of meta progression or just have a really good team comp and only need 3 or 4 Pokemon or 2 Pokemon or 1 Pokemon to beat the end game. And then on top of that, they just grab 3 or 4 Pokemon who have pickup in the early game, by the way, and just run through and take a bunch of items. Now, it has to take a little bit longer. Like, you have to get to the 80s or 90s before every battle. You can kind of take 1 or 2 items. But with the lure changes as well, where they made lures technically harder to get guaranteed double battles, but it's easier to take lures now. I don't know. It's a different change. It's not. I don't think it's necessarily a nerf or a buff. I would say it's just different. That's one that I'm okay with them changing the stacking on, but I'm not going to cover that in this video. I think that there are deeper layers to this than just X item too powerful. But I do agree, if this stacks on top of other stat changes, that's ridiculous. But I don't think taking away the stacking nature of it, because there are times where I want X item, like there are certain rounds I just don't care to take, or I don't have a lot of money. Refreshing it to just get one bonus, not to say just to get one bonus, a 30% increase in your stuff is still a 30% increase. This isn't going to make you not take X items. You're going to take X items, right? You're still going to do it. But there's a couple of conflicting things that run in my head. For example, refreshing the duration sometimes isn't going to be desirable, and then you take other things like berries, which aren't necessarily desirable either, depending on your luck. There's just a luck element in this. If I have luck on my team through shinies, those can transform the chances of these things being X items. So you're still ruining the odds of you being able to high roll this. So if the argument simply is people are getting lucky and they're getting X items, or they have so much money that they can roll for X items, that's a strategy in my head, not a detriment, because the game has allowed for rerolls to happen that way, where people could just get so lucky that they could just continuously grab X items. And I don't think that's ridiculous. If you get lucky enough to get 3x attacks on the rounds of the Elite Four and you can sweep through, you got lucky. That's PokeRogue. And you can nerf those numbers to bring those in line. But to then just say, well, here, you can keep the X attack, but you're only going to get a 30%, I just don't understand why we'd need to do that. I would rather feel like I am making that trade-off to get more of a bonus in exchange for me not taking anything else. And if X items are that good, then perhaps X items need to be weighted more. Or X items need to be, like I said, reduced even further, so that it makes it where that round investment, that strategy, then catches up to its former glory. I just find this interesting, this is just me thinking out loud, and me thinking about this, because it actually did bother me, but I'm not bothered. It's like, PokeRogue is dead, these people are stupid. That's not what I'm saying, because if you're saying that, it's a fucking video game. What I'm saying is, it seems like it's a change that highlights other issues in my mind, where it's like, the issue was this, but it was enabled by this. And I think that's kind of where a lot of people who are trying to express their displeasure about it are faltering at explaining that. So that's how I see it, right? I'm playing a roguelike. You're supposed to get ridiculous in roguelikes. If you're going to give Pokemon with a certain moveset, and you're going to use it the same time over and over and over and over again, you haven't really expanded on Pokemon as a roguelike. There are many, many things that could happen, and stacking items is one of those ways, which is really cool. You could just bring the numbers in line to make that happen, because PokeRogue does a really good job at making it a roguelike experience. I don't think this gives the same experience. And I think it punishes, especially, more casual players who, if they find a bunch of X items, they could just use them to go through, right? I think this is one of those, when you lose this amount of power, and I'm sure it's not a huge amount of power. The biggest one actually that's hitting is X speed, right? X speed was enabling a lot of Pokemon that should have been outsped to always be faster, especially with the 50% bonus on top of any other bonuses you gave it for speed, right? So, again, I don't mind that they took the number down, but I do think that this makes things more and more aggravating, and newer players won't notice because they won't know the difference. But I think casual players, because I have a community filled with casual players, right? We just do challenges and we randomize our starters and stuff like that. We grind a bit and all these other things, but we try to play through the game with just as many different Pokemon as possible. But I think if you were to show a casual player who has a few hours into this game, you told them that you took out the X items, it's not going to be like a universal, oh yeah, this is terrible, or oh my god, you're stupid noob. Like, I don't think it's going to be that.
Nobody tosses a dwarf.
But like I said, nobody tosses a dwarf, but also, I think it does take away from another underlying issue, which is I still think the money balancing and the way that we have scaling in this game, right? I still think it takes away from, we can't make Pokemon always succeed, and stacking X items was a way to make that happen. And I think that there is an opportunity to bring that back, but in a different way other than just gutting an actual strategy. Because now, because if you're not rolling for X items, right, you're going to be rolling for vitamins, which means you're going to need a lot more luck, and a lot more things might not be happening with that. So it just seems like there's a lot of factors that I could think of that would make this strategy. Like, I'm amazed. If people were constantly winning by rolling X items, don't you think then they shouldn't be common tier? Or don't you think maybe there should be some kind of, like, if you see it once in the shop, you can't see it again? Like, or at the same time, like there's got to be something else. I just don't think taking away the stacking of it is necessarily a fun change, right? I think it is I think there's an underlying I don't think this change solves that, right? And I definitely don't think it helps the casual player. So, that's how I think about this. That's why. So it's like, am I going to stop playing PokeRogue over it? No. Am I going to be upset about it? Not really. Do I think it's a very bizarre change? Yes. Do I think there's a better way of doing it? In my uneducated opinion of someone who's just played this game 300 plus hours? Yes. Welcome to the internet, baby. Let's take a look at this. I agree, Hero didn't show in the thing. You'd rather make it part of the plus 6 stat. See, I wouldn't mind if they were done to make a firm limit on X items. That would be a good one. Because that's how I think we all thought it worked. That's how I thought it worked, because it literally says raises your stat by 1. Or raises your X attack by 1. So I'm like, okay, it raises it by 50%. It wasn't reflected, so I thought it was just, alright, the game's still newish. That could be something like that. Other items more enticing to take over X items. So the thing is, Noble, there are items that are more enticing over X items, and they especially will be now that you can't stack and these aren't 50% bonuses. I think that's part of the issue, is to make them more enticing, they're higher rarity. So because these are common, they're really high chance for you to find. So to make them more enticing, you gotta get luckier, which means you can basically do this for free as long as your Pokemon is alive and has the speed or has the offensive or has a moveset to be able to do it. I think that's an issue that they'd have to look at, and I don't think taking it down a notch or two makes that actually solve every problem with it, right? Make them rare, put other items in the rarity levels. They would probably need more items for that. Yeah, and it's hard to identify what the actual issue is. Because, like I said, like to me, with the randomness of it, I'm sure they didn't make this decision without testing it, right? They did 2 updates in a row, like 1 week after the other. But I'm assuming they've tested this. And again, it's not like this is a universally despised change, right? A lot of people are happy with this because they wanted harder runs. They didn't just want that strategy of X item carrying, which then also becomes, well, the player choice, right? You don't have to pick X items. You do because you know how strong they are. It's the same thing as me picking a Garganacl or a Curse Pokemon, because you haven't solved that yet either. You know what I mean? I don't need X items to cheese the game. In fact, I think I'm more successful taking defensive stall Pokemon and shitting all over Eternatus where it can't hurt my Pokemon when I build nothing but defense as long as I get past Ivy. To make me think that X items themselves, where I have to actually roll into those, have a chance to roll into them, as much as I have to roll into a Curse Pokemon, I guess, in the graveyard or something like that. I don't know. It doesn't hit the issue for me. I don't think it actually hits the issue of X items. I think reducing the numbers definitely hit the issues for X items. I don't think taking away the fun stacking and just letting players make that decision on increasing that power was a necessary change. It almost sounds like people who are just crushing the game nonstop were like, I'm bored, nerf my strategy, right? You know what I mean? Like, it kind of sounds like that a little bit, but I'm not gonna, like, it's not a call out. It's just, that's what it sounds like, especially, again, reading really childish arguments. I'm just gonna say it, it's childish arguments, where people aren't really clarifying. They're saying, just play, or, dude, change it back. You know what I mean? It's also a PvE game, and you're right, Hero. It's a PvE game. Who gives a shit, right? I can play Risk of Rain 2 and get a bunch of soldier syringes and become ridiculous by stage 2 before I even get to the boss. That's what I'm talking about. It's an element of rogue, right? Roguelikes and roguelites get to those. You could just get really lucky and get those points. I can grab a legendary item like Healing Charm, Black Hole on the starting 10 rounds, just being super lucky. And it's not going to award it because that luck is there. Which, again, makes you think, well, if X items are commons, Maybe that's the issue. Maybe they have too much effect for them to be at common, but maybe they don't have enough items to put in another tier. Because Dire Hit and X Accuracy are actually uncommon. But what's really strange to me is, yes, those are really good. Crits are great because you can break through multiple boss HP bars. Accuracy makes the really inaccurate moves. Basically anything over 75% or 75% or over will be 100% accurate with X Accuracy. You can stack these, I believe. I believe you could still... Let me double check whether or not you can continue to stack those. Because they nerfed the items that give stat bonuses. But truthfully, like, stacking crit... Let me confirm before I say anything. Where are we? Balance changes. No, you can only stack them once. But they work differently, which means they don't need a nerf, because increasing your crit chance brings you up to 12% if they're using Gen 9, I believe. Goes from a 6% base to a 12% base, so it's still a 1 in 10. X Accuracy is really powerful, because X Accuracy, again, anything 75% and over will be 100% accurate, so you don't need to necessarily stack X Accuracy. That one I can understand. Right? Same thing with Dire Hit, right? If you can stack multiple Dire Hits, yeah, you basically deal 50% more damage with everything. And those are at higher tiers. Maybe that's how they see it, because X Accuracy and Dire Hit just has those more universal effects versus the ones that affect a certain stat. Maybe that's how they go about it. But I don't think... I don't think they're comparable per se outside of just seeing that universal versus specific stacking. Because they went out of their way to nerf these. And I haven't heard anybody complaining about an X Accuracy or a Dire Hit nerf, right? I've heard only this. So, from what I can see from the few streams and the few, or the messages that I've been keeping up with in balance changelogs and stuff like that. So I don't know. I just wanted to talk about it. I find it fascinating because... it doesn't bother me necessarily only from a balance perspective. It kind of just sort of... I was just on a walk with my girlfriend. I'm just like, this is really annoying me. I don't know what it is. Like, I had to really think about like what it was, and I think it's just it's addressing an issue that I don't have a solution for, because like the ones that I'm suggesting would just fix the X items, but I still don't think it changes an issue with rerolls or just the amount of resources one can have with certain abilities and certain ways to get through it. And if those are the ones that are popular and meta, well then maybe X item isn't the only meta thing to take down a bit. That's how I see it. It's quite the fascinating change, in my opinion. Officer, good to see you. Harry, good to see you. How you doing? Let's get all of those dice in there for you. Ooh. Nice. 6 hit. All right, here we go. 20 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't throw the dice too hard. We had enough of that yesterday. All right, that's 10 for Harry. What was that? How's everybody doing today? I will be candid with you guys, or I will be honest with you. When I saw these X item changes, my first mind went to, oh, we might be switching PokeRogue games soon. That's how much it hit my brain. Like, that's how much it actually affected me thinking about PokeRogue. I don't know. It just... I still play Heroes of the Storm. Heroes of the Storm is a dead game. And they've made certain changes to certain characters, like I've played through MMO or MOBAs and other things where I'm just like, yeah, I've dealt with this in certain bands and I've gotten used to it. This feels like it affects a core strategy, rather than it being like a particular strategy that would be in a card game or something like that, where you could try and play a strategy out with other things. I don't know. I don't know. It just kind of made me feel weird about it. It was a weird thing to double down on the nerf, when that mechanic, in my opinion, wasn't even clear. You know what I mean? And it is, and you're right, and again, Hero, you're right, it's a late game strategy. If you're doing it throughout, well then you're doing it throughout. That's why the numbers were nerfed. But what the fuck am I gonna grab on waves 180 to 200? It's gonna save my run outside of a G Shroom, if I have that, or a Mega Stone, right? There is even whispers of, and this I don't agree with, there are even whispers of like giving you Dynamax Band or Mega Bracelet at a certain point. I think that was just a feature suggestion. And this is what I'm talking about is, it's a roguelike. You have to make the risks, right? I don't think you should be able to find a Mega Bracelet or a Dynamax Band without having those Pokemon, because that should be your strategy going into that. Although at the same time, getting them could make you think about getting your Pokemon so that you can find a Mega Pokemon. Either way, that all requires a good amount of luck, and then you still have to find the stone after that. So that's why I think that's okay. There's a lot that has to happen in order for everything to feel good in that sense. X items are just too universal, but I don't think that's how you totally take them down. I do think it ignores a bigger issue. I'm sure we're getting a lot of pleasant people who could talk about this with us. But I mean, you know what I want to talk about, because I want to understand this change rather than play it and see. I'm sure it's not going to be that terrible, but I feel like we're going to find it, and there's just going to be a lot less I'm going to want to fucking take now if I just keep refreshing. And also, like, it's also the effect of refreshing an item doesn't feel good, right? It's similar to lures now, where lures were basically given a new scaling, and they're double in length. You just can't stack lures anymore. So a normal lure goes from 5 to 10 waves, a blue lure goes from 10 to 15 waves, and a max lure goes from 25 to 30 waves. So per lure, you can't stack the lures anymore, but now one lure gives you a half increased odds of double battles, 1/8 for wave 10 boss double battles. And then what you could do is you have to get 2 different kinds of lures. So you have to go across 2 different tiers. So you have to go common and uncommon to now get guaranteed double battles and half chances for boss double battles. And then if you get a common, uncommon, and rare lure all at the same time, you now get guaranteed double battles across. This nerfs our early game XP strategy. I don't think it's going to destroy runs. It will nerf some of the freer ways of being able to stack up, especially with teams that need that XP in the beginning. But like, this seems like an interesting change, right? Because one lure now has more effect than needing multiple lures. But even so, I would argue there are certain points in the run I don't want double battles because of how hard the battles could get with certain team comps. So it's, you know, it's an interesting change for sure. It definitely nerfs the early game, and then I guess the X items is to nerf just a prominent strategy that that seems to be top players are using. So I'm curious to see how that affects us. I'm curious to see how that goes. Yeah. I don't know. Strange choice. Pokemon's generally been that whole, like, keep it consistent, +6, -6. I didn't think on top of, because you already have items. Like, the items are balanced, where they give certain, like, think about it this way. I don't know how the numbers work, but move specific items like Never Melt Ice, those are rare tier. So if you're just gonna give every Pokemon on your team an X item bonus, and those are common tier, I don't think the issue is us stacking them. I think the issue is you're giving us a universal buff for free. I don't know. If I find it makes it where I can't play with enough Pokemon strategies anymore, then I stop playing. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. All right, we're going to continue on with our inverse. We didn't get too far into the inverse run. It's also a voucher drop event happening until, I think, tomorrow. You can just get basically guaranteed vouchers on every gym boss. Like a 5 drop on every gym leader. So if you want to grind out a little bit, let me just get that for you. Yeah, it ends tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Classic and daily modes, all gym leaders and Elite 4 members will now give Voucher Plus instead of their single voucher, and 3 times increase of vouchers in the tables. And on top of that, you can now get the uncommon single voucher in a common tier, just to celebrate these changes. Part of the changes as well are you can now basically mass look at your eggs. So if you now open 5 or more eggs at one time, it will just open up one big screen, and you can just take a look at all of them at your own leisure. So I don't know if I have to enable that. Still don't know what this exactly means. Hide IV scanner. I just don't take IV scanner anymore. Okay. All right. Doing really well on the dice boss, by the way. 1523. We're not even at the end of week 2. Remember, chat, you have until how does that look, by the way? You have until the Friday night to donate for the Mr. Mime dice set. $15 in a single donation gets you entered for that. I have received the dice. I'm going to talk to Totoro's Bang Bus. We're going to get an interview probably for him sometime next week. As I mentioned, I have a job interview tomorrow, so I don't know what my schedule is going to look like should that job actually go through, because it will change up. It's basically going to force me to be a night streamer or like an early morning streamer. Like, we're talking early morning, so because it's like a 1 to 5 or 12 to 5 job, or 12 to 6, I guess, with travels. So, but again, not worrying about those details until the details come in. But yeah, make sure you get those in. We were doing an inverse. Ah, yes. My nerfed lure. And there is our X attack. Nerfed all shit. What's our team looking like? What are we doing with this? Yeah, we had this. We had PokeRogue. We were trying to spread PokeRogue. You still haven't gotten PokeRogue. Sean! Thanks for that raid. You just missed my 25-minute rant on X-item nerfs in this game. Man, you missed all the academic stuff. Now you're just coming in and watching. It's fine. Good to see you. How you doing? Hello, everyone from Sean's stream. My name is ProPokeNoob. I am a Pokemon and roguelike content creator. We do a lot of that around here. Welcome to charity season. We're raising money for Sick Kids Hospital in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. We have a great marathon lined up for you for the rest of September. Currently, we have a dice set giveaway happening, a Mr. Mime dice set giveaway. It's a beautiful purple and light pink dice set. $15 donation gets you entered for that. I don't know where I'm putting this. Alright, go there. Boom. Easy. How's your stream, Sean? You wouldn't have understood it? I mean, you could have. Lala, welcome in. How you doing? I am a teacher by nature. I can make you understand it. I can teach you anything from the base. When do we teach you how to randomize your Nuzlocke? It's like getting Ben in here and getting him to do a randomizer Nuzlocke. Keep joking about it, but it's true. We can do it. Okay, what are we doing here? We got a little bit of shiny, yeah, we got a tiny bit of shiny luck on this team. I kind of want this, Rockruff. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I saw the other one you were doing was really tricky when you got those What was it? Fairy randomizer, which is interesting, by the way. Very interesting. Ooh, not me. I said not me. Do this. There we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. So I'm just playing with stuff. I do like to play with buttons. There you go. Majora's Mask randomizer, yes. Oh, get out of here for that. Come on. Oh, fit. There you go. We have our, are you free this Saturday, Sean? We're doing an AP. We're doing an all progressive items, non-local AP for charity. If anybody in your community or you want to join. Starts at around, what time did I say? There's a grace period when you can start in it. It is sync. Starts at noon Eastern time, but if you can join up to 2 hours later, you're good to go. The more the merrier. Can you join with a beta game? Is it easy to set up? I don't mind it. How am I catching the Rockruff is the question. I think Rock type would be good for inverse. This is inverse, by the way, so we want shitty typing combinations. You pick up? You run away. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Oh yeah, it's super effective. Haha! I forgot. Nice. Battle Spirit and everything. Alright, stats are pretty decent for offense anyways. Let's go. Welcome to the team. Do you have Prankster? You do. I like it. Brotato? Ooh. Does that work well yet? I love Brotato. No, don't rename. Okay. For some reason, that needs the mouse. Just gonna take the rare candy. Yeah, normal type's scary for rock types. It's still hard for me to remember. Like, it's unnatural. So, like, Scraggy's not good here. Because the fighting moves won't kill normal types. Let's go back to Girafarig. I don't have any ghost moves. Yeah, this is fine. Scraggy, stay in here. Hit him. This is also why I've kept I put the typings on for this in particular. Because it's just hard for me to remember. That's a setting you could turn on. I turned it on because I was struggling to remember it. Headbutt's good in this game for this format. See, look, Amulet Coin. I can now re-roll for X items nonstop. Nerf me. Daddy. Yeah, if you want, drop in my Discord. Drop it in. Oh, there's a busted X item. Look out, guys. I'm with the game now. I shouldn't pick on it. It's whatever. Drop it in the AP or in the YAML room, in the AP part of my Discord, and you'll be good to go. Because you have the Archipelago player ping, right? I'm pretty obnoxious with my pings. I'm being called by my sister. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. My sister has a concussion. So, she wasn't free to talk last night, so I just wanted to get an update from her and see how she was doing. I called my doc. Yeah, I did. Okay, we're good. I'll call them tomorrow. Maybe. Hold on. Because I'm going to be up in the morning anyway, so I can call them then. Yeah, do that a little earlier. Right there. Boom. Okie dokie. So you had a couple of things happen on the team here. We got to pick up Poke. That's going to be helpful for us taking items for free. And we did catch the Aqua Breed Tauros, which is nice because I think we only had the normal Tauros. We haven't found the fire one yet, but Aqua Breed Tauros is cool. So now we've got that accessible to us if we'd like. I also think we don't necessarily need to heal here. We're just going to take the balls. All right, we got a round 20 chili. Okie dokie. Bullet Punch is super effective. You are correct. I got absolutely quad hit. Ouchies. That hurt. Man. Why is this allowed? Lost my citrus berry for that too. Oh, what's in the gacha today? I wonder what we're going to be able to mass spam with this gacha. Oh, you fool. This will destroy you. Come on, be like Mewtwo. Terrapagos. Terrapagos. Fuck. It's so bad. It's actually not bad. I'd rather double team. Rather an effect that affects me and stays on me than affects the enemy. Gross. Oh, it actually says now it actually says this. Oh, but we can get way more. Here we go. Now we're in the double battle business. So that's what we need. We need 2 of those. You can see them glowing in the top left there. Now we're actually in business for this. What's not very effective, therefore super effective against them? Water. Do you have a water move yet? I don't remember. No, you don't have anything. You're gonna need some time. We got Intimidate, which is nice. We'll just keep Scraggy. What could they have that's super effective against me? Well, my brain tries to figure this shit out. Kill that. Just hit this guy. With Pokerus, this is also gonna make it kind of nice. It's free. It's a free speed boost. What's the estimated runtime? Doesn't matter. You can leave whenever you want. You can jump in between 12 and 2 Eastern time. You can leave whenever you have to. We always keep it very casual. Chances are, because everything is going to be non-local, it's going to depend on other people to get each other items. So I would expect something slightly longer. Based on the games that are being played, we have an LADX. We have... I can tell you the games. You're probably more knowledgeable about this than I am. We have an LADX, we have a Hat in Time, we have a decoupled red, because Sky is ridiculous, and practicing for next week. And we have a Hollow Knight, and I'm probably playing Pokemon Emerald Dexanity. Probably. Just for something a little different. Didn't take long to 10 victories? Wait, really? Every Brotato run takes me like 20 to 30 minutes to beat. That seems... What is that? It's 5 hours. Yeah, I mean, if every run takes you 30 minutes, it only takes you 5 hours, that's probably okay. We're not going for an all-day... We're not aiming to go for an all-day thing. If it happens, it happens, but... It'll all be... It's always loose and limber, so just... give yourself like a 4 to 5 hour ballpark of sorts, or if you only have 4 or 5 hours, try and build it for that. But like I said, this one's a little bit different because we're doing everything non-local. So if you could set up your thing that way, go for it. If you can't, no big deal. I'm gonna take the X speed anyways, I think. Yeah, this is fine. Don't hit him, it's not very effective. Oh, but that is super effective. You are right. Hit him with that? You kick the fungus. That's fair. That's like most roguelikes in it, I suppose. No! It's okay, I have Moxie. Damn you. Oh, you actually have to unlock Oh, so you need to unlock 15 characters to do 15 victories. That's kind of cool. I'm actually going to take Facade. I think that's better than Headbutt. We're not very fast. We don't need that. We could refresh the lures. I'm going to take some balls. We need some balls for later catching. Yeah, hit the harder guy. I could actually just gone for Facade there. We have mystical power. I'm not gonna take Psybeam. Ugh. We don't need to use Bullet Punch. It's just funny to use Bullet Punch. Egg! Still shows blue though, so I guess they're just not gonna change that for the run. Whatever. Oh crap, that's right, you exist. Okay, so Night Day, super effective. Yeah! Uh-oh. I'm okay. I was just afraid it would destroy me, to be fair. Should have set up one nasty plot there. I'm sorry, the what? The boof? That's the bookie. I think we're just gonna go in here. Yeah. I missed! Risky. I really should have went for a thingamajiggy there. You know, those thingamajiggies? Grass is more resistant than Pollen Puff, right? Eh. Okay, so you actually have a Bouffalant on you, which is interesting. Don't see Bouffalant very often. I think the first time I saw Bouffalant in a run was a run that we got destroyed by because we just didn't have decent Pokemon to take it out. Absolutely just wrecked us. I will take Aqua Jet. That's cool. Let's go to the Growl. Yeah, Brotato and Monster Sanctuary are 2 AP games I want to give a try eventually. Skip to Egg Summary? Yes. There it is! No. Inverse just means if it hits us, it'll still heal us, but it'll, you know, still affect Bug. Imagine, though. Okay, so this tells us... Okay, so the eyeball's here. Why does it show us the moves we're getting? Oh, it's showing us whether or not we got new egg moves. Oh, this is neat. Okay, we got Dragon Darts on this guy. So these are new things we got. We got Serious Nature, Bold Nature. Oh, wait, no, never mind. These are all new? What the fuck? I'm so confused. So what does that mean, then? What do the eyeballs mean? Rarity? I got a Gimmighoul? Oh, maybe it's form? Nope, I don't know. Okay, well, either way. Cool, yeah. Hasty Nature. Orange Meteor, Neato. Oh, we just got Floaty Fall. Oh, I see. Okay, so we got Leech Life, we got Thunderbolt on him. That's what it means. It means we just unlocked that move now. So we now got Thunderbolt on him. We got Leech. Okay, those are moves we've unlocked. The eyeballs at the top. Got another one of these guys. Mild Nature. And we unlocked Roaming Form Gimmighoul. He's so fucking happy for no reason. He learned Surf. Yay. Why would I ever use Roaming Form Gimmighoul? Heal the mystical powers, I need them. Look, Growlithe. That's my stats, you bastard. Sure. Yeah. That's how it works. Hey, but now Tauros. Super effective against them with the Aqua Jet. Give him the old spooky jetters. Got him. Okay, can you hit me? That'd be super effective. Okay, you could just do that. That hurt. No. Yeah, see this? I don't know. Like, now it just feels like Lure's dead. Ooh, I get 1 round extra back on it. Yeah. Ugh. It's painful. Don't do that. The hell? XP charm's nice. I'm gonna heal. Can I get away for 2 rounds? We're going up against a boss. We have a half chance against a boss. I'm gonna heal this. What have you been holding lately? That just a citrus berry. Yeah. Covet on Rockruff and Cottony. Great Ball. I'm gonna take the charm though. Charm just makes sense. We Night Daze the crap out of that guy, and then we double kick you. Yeah. This Aqua Tauros has 0 attack IVs, but is adamant nature. So it's kind of like doing what it wants to do, but also not. We'll take the X attack up for the boss fight. I guess we'll just destroy the boss fight. There's the 50% to 30% nerf, chat. God damn it. I'm gonna lose. I'm not, but would have gotten a kill. One for those meddling devs and their balancing. God. Ugh. I'm gonna clip that out of context. I do care about not being able to stack, though. I do care about that. Quiver Dance! Our cast form, I believe, is now fully decked out, minus IVs. Neato. More attack on the Shelmet. Wonderful for the special attacker. Very nice. Jolly Duskull. Sure. For completion's sake. Awesome. Yay. Oh, they also doubled the chances of you being able to get a shiny now. So it's from 1 in 2024 to 1012 or something like that. They literally halved it. Which is nice. I like that. Sure. Actually, one nerf that is actually a bug, so you can't really be upset at it. You can't use Fake Out and First Impression like those... what's it called? Like, you can't use First Impression and Fake Out at the start of each round, because technically you haven't switched out. So your first round was whatever the first time it came in, unless you enter battles and stuff like that. And there were a couple of people who were like, why not? It's like, well, first of all, if it's a bug, we can't be upset they're fixing a bug. And secondly, speaking of bug, First Impression's a base 90 bug move. Being able to spam that on the first move for whoever gets it seems a little ridiculous. Fake Out gives the flinch in double battles. That can also be ridiculous, so I get it. But it's also a bug. We can't be upset they're fixing bugs. If drowning. Why am I drowning? What? I guess I'll just refresh my thing. I guess. I don't know. Double kick the bug type. Taurus, you seem to be having fun in this environment. Love it. Egg. Bite. That might be too good of a move, though, man. I don't know. Tackle has some high value. Tackle can really rough them up from the Rock Ruff. It actually could. I wasn't joking, but... Bite's better. It remains a pickup poke, yes. Oh, I've seen those, yeah. Ooh! Look at the freaking IVs! On one single Pokemon. Holy crap, man. But good, hey, we're getting an even better Iron Bundle. I haven't run that yet. We got tons of time still to rent. Charge Beam? Charge Beam? Charge Beam instead of Nasty. It'd have to be Charge Beam instead of Nasty Plot. Or we drop Recover, which I don't think we do. I don't know. Mystical Power is increasing our special attack. Charge Beam is going to hit what? Ground types. This is going to sound really weird if you don't know we're playing inverse mode. It's going to hit ground types. It's going to hit electric types. Grass types. Does this have value? How bad is electric actually in terms of normal resistances? I never thought about that. Ground, electric, grass. I think that's it, right? Ground, electric, grass. Do I have anything that hits those? Not really. Do I fear any of those? Neither of those are weak to night days and all that. I think it's still better just to go. It's a 70% chance as well. It's not guaranteed. Like Nasty Plot's a +2. I don't know, Davey. I don't want any of this, Davey. These nuts. Now you can't unhear it. God, the fighting type is destroying this entire zone. It's great. Galactic! Man, I love fighting Cyrus nonstop. He's my favorite. Thanks for the reminder that Gen 4 is a Pokemon game that exists. Why do you keep doing this? Oh, Beautifly's quad weak to fighting. Uh-oh. That's gonna hurt. Whoops. Yeah. 95? I think it's 90, actually. Rivalry. Ow. Yeah. But even so, yeah, you're right. It can miss. It's good in certain cases. We can get a Whimsicott really early on. That's pretty good in my opinion. Wait. Yeah, I didn't think so. I was like, what? Alright, Whimsicott's great. It's a prankster one too. This can give us a lot of utility. Okay, yeah, I did win the fight because the music kept going. I was confused. That'd be aquatic. Super effect. No, it wouldn't be neutral. It's more accurate now, so yeah. Used to be worse at a time almost. PP Max. I think I'm gonna be going for Twin Beam though instead of Mystical Power. But Mystical Power. See, the thing is, Mystical Power is kind of free. I like it. What is the strength on Mystical Power? PokeRogue. Pokedex. Is it a 50% chance it increases? Let's check here. Moves. Mystical Power. Thanks for telling me the fucking effects. Can you... What is it so hard about putting percentages in things? They literally copied this from the site, so it's not necessarily their fault. I just don't know. Unless I click on somebody and look it up, maybe it'll say here. Excuse me? No, Mystical Power. Mystical Power. Do I have to look for it myself? I will. Oops, just gonna bring it right back to the top, you son of a bitch. 84, level 84. Doesn't say. Okay. Because if the percentage is something like 50% or 30% or something, it's worth, right? Mystical Power. Yeah, it's 70% chance. No, I said 70% chance, right? I said 70% chance? I hope I did. Oh, it actually is just 100. Oh, this also boosts. I didn't read the also. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. Yeah, it just gives special attack raise. Yeah, that's way better than... That actually might be better than Nasty Plot. Maybe I should put 16 in that. Like, you hit... It's only... Like, that plus stab becomes 105. Twin B becomes 260s, which equals 120. Psychic becomes 135, but this gives a special attack raise for free. As long as it hits, which means we can just take an X accuracy and be good to go from there. So... Honestly, we could probably get rid of Nasty Plot and get another move on this thing. Just take Mystical Power. I think we found this in a TM. Or did we start with this now? I don't remember. Either way, we're going to take Max Recovers. I just completely went against everything I said I was going to do, by the way. Don't worry about it. Hit this. Quad super effective against this guy. Good old Vino Nat. There's the Twin Beam. Oh, I need to learn Twin Beam, though, right? Okay, we can learn Twin Beam actually over Nasty Plot so that we can get the Farigiraffe. Fridge Giraffe. Yeah, get Fridge Giraffe. Kind of want you to keep Headbutt. Kind of want you to keep Headbutt, actually, instead of this, because it can miss. Yeah, keep Headbutt. Look, it is stronger. I guess. Are we getting Midnight Lycanroc? I'll take it. Midnight Lycanroc. No, you don't. I think this one's actually more offensive. If I get the Dusk one, that'd be great too. This is gonna be really tough to time out. Money. Well, that Ninjask is dead. Pretty sure this Kecleon's also dead. Oh, no. Yeah. Up a berry. Cool. So, chat, who's actually going to buy a PS5 Pro? Who's actually going to spend $1,000 on a console? Who's doing it?
Nobody tosses a dwarf.
Hi, Sky. How you doing? I'll wait. That's quad super effective against Golbat, too. Man, fighting actually, Fighting is kind of clean here. Didn't think of that. I am going to no, I'm not. It's stupid. You work up, actually, in case we stay in double out here. Alright, just making sure you claimed your 10. Fridge Giraffe! Derek! Good to see you, man. How was your stream? I didn't know you streamed during the afternoon. Weren't you live like 12 hours ago? Or should be live 12 hours ago? It's going okay. We were talking about one of the big changes in the patch notes, and now we've just been playing inverted for a little bit. I have to roll dice for Sky. That's 5. Eh. Lots of 2s. Making up for the other time when all of the what was it? Hero ruled all 4s and 1s? Not a 2 in or 1 2 in sight. Oh, your kid does ballet. That's cool. Do they enjoy it? I mean, I hope they enjoy it if they're doing it, but like, That's neat. I'm not going to refresh my super lures. Oh, we have to transfer the Eviolite over to someone who can still evolve, which is going to be the Scraggy, actually. We're also going to move these citrus berries over so we can start stealing citrus berries. Let's take a Leppa. Over to you. Starf to Tauros. And Landsat to Tauros. I'm actually going to move this. Yeah, keep that there for now. We do it for 3 years? Nice. As long as they're taking care of themselves, because usually those aesthetic sports, just from learning, right, like gymnastics and stuff like that, it can be quite intense. But as long as everybody takes the proper precautions and doesn't destroy the growing body. Hell yeah. Loudred, huh? Knacklestack, huh? Knacklestack will actually get destroyed on Eternatus because both Sludge Bomb and Flamethrower will destroy him. Loudred. I kind of want to use Exploud, but I think I want to use my Meta Progression Exploud. Exploud gets some interesting moves. But probably need to give it a little bit of a buff in the beginning with Whismur. I don't think it can carry very well, but I'm sure it has some moves that'll make it run okay. I think it gets Overdrive, which is a huge help. We have Lycanroc. We're good on those. No, I'm gonna find something better to replace Lanoon. I don't know how I'm hitting this, but we're just gonna kind of do it. Headbutt. Oh wait, no, we can headbutt him. That's right. Okay, so let's Mystical Power on the Loudred. You can headbutt the Knacklestack for super effective damage. He's like, ow. Wait, that has Soul Cure? But Soul Cure's an insta-win. Damn it. Chatty has Salt Cure. How do I say no? I don't want to say no. But I want to run the Tauros. Am I one with Tauros? Do I care? I kind of care. I don't. No, if I'm going to take the Knacklestack, I don't care, right? That's the problem, is this thing's just really good. But I think it is going to actually... All you have to do is Salt Cure once, right? And then it just keeps it forever. I believe. It is the most busted move. We have... I think we have enough Pokemon that can hit Eternatus hard enough. Should I last for 5 turns? Oh, really? But even so, I mean, it's still strong. I think we have enough Pokemon here who will be resisted that they will do actually super effective damage in this. So I don't think we need them. I don't think we need to worry about this. Ooh, Grip Claw. Now that's funny because I have Twin Beam, which means I have a chance to steal 2 items. Wimpod is fascinating. I am going to still get destroyed here, but we're up +2. That should kill. We're just gonna kick the Wimpod in the face. Oh, I'm gonna get the item anyways. I didn't have to do that. Maybe I should have switched to whatever. That's fine. Raging Bull. Yes, types depends on the form. It can also break barriers. Excellent. We're going through the barrier, but Zeph's not here to enjoy that joke. So far behind in PokeRogue, they've made a lot of changes. Mostly nerfs, but mostly nerfs that need to happen, I guess. Right now, actually, there's a voucher event on until tomorrow night at 8 p.m. where gym leaders and like any fight that gives you a single voucher, it'll always give you a 5 voucher, and it's easier to get vouchers right now. So if you want to catch up with some easier gacha playing between today and tomorrow night, would help. They had the shiny event a few weeks ago. Get rid of Aqua Jet. I mean, he is pretty fast. And Workup is cute. Keeping Headbutt. I think actually keeping Headbutt somewhat has value here. What does Headbutt get resisted by that Water doesn't? I'm gonna pull up a type chart. I can't believe this. I haven't pulled up a Pokemon type chart in a while. It's just hard to think inverted, you know what I mean? Alright, let's see. Normal gets... It's super effective against Steel and Rock in this case. Water is going to be super effective against Water, Grass, and Dragon. Actually gets resisted by Rock. Which means Headbutt does support that. Oh, it's also super effective against Ghost. So yeah, we keep Headbutt. I'm going to keep Headbutt. Let's just... Raging Bull. Take this for more XP. Twin Beam on him. Just double kick him again. That is the use of Twin Beam, to be fair. Or a catch-up Scraggy, perhaps. Just keep Tauros up here. Giraffrig, look out, I have a super effective move against you. It's mystical power. Ow, it's so it did it. Why did it... Oh yeah, because Fridge Giraffe is slower. That's right. Snarl. These are all terrible rewards. Well, I don't know if you outspeed, but that was a kill. Youch. Scraggy wants to Brick Break. That's great. So schedule for this week, by the way, we had a lot of fun with Tora yesterday. I'm glad we were able to get content warning going. I'm also glad I was able to trip live on camera and look like a geriatric as well as lose my die. But it was really fun yesterday. Thank you everybody for joining us for that. The schedule for the rest of the week, Thursday and Friday. I think Thursday and Saturday we're back. Saturday is our community AP. It is themed around everything being non-local as a form of coming together. And then on Thursday, what die did I lose? The shiny blue D20. It's behind there somewhere. I just can't lift the bookshelf. It's too heavy. That die will be missed. It was a nice die. That was a really nice die. Unless it did get into the vacuum when I was killing that giant bug, but I don't think it did. But it's okay. We have others. Luckily, it doesn't actually affect the Dice's Right at the end of the month because I have other D20s upstairs. I just don't want to roll with countdown dice, right? Like, I have enough D20s outside of it. I'm not a dice goblin, or dice gremlin, I guess, but I do like dice. Dice are pretty. That might be something I would collect, but I actually use dice as well, so it's kind of nice. Like, how many times can you ride dice? Nice. Lice. Etc. Who wants the zinc? Actually, Whimsicott does. Oh, it gets hit by Dynamax Cannon. Fork. Here you go, Fridge Giraffe. It's got fucking dry skin, I forgot! Oh, that's really good! Wait! That's really good! Wait, is this... No. Is it finally happening? Am I contemplating a Parasect on the team? With dry skin. So it's weak to fighting. What else is it weak to? Fighting, grass, quad weak to grass. Ground. Quad weak to ground. Ooh, I don't know. Shit. Oh, you kind of struggle with this Parasect. Huh. Does that help me at all? What do I have on you just in case? Oh, I have a silk scarf. Fuck. When'd you get a silk scarf? Who can even use a silk scarf? You can. Damn. You can. Oh. I have a lot of Pokemon that resist it. No, actually I don't. No, fighting doesn't resist ground. I only have 2 Pokemon weak to ground. This hurts my brain. How weak am I to grass? Not actually. Lycanroc and Tauros both resist grass. I should have emptied the Lanoon. Damn. If we get another chance at it, I might actually consider Parasect on this team. When else am I going to consider a Parasect? I understand Parasect is OP and all this stuff, as per the memes of the channel. But, you know. When would that ever happen? Here, you're actually going to hold this. Take Ultra Balls. Twin Beam the higher level 1, and you can Headbutt the lower level. It had weak armor. Good guess. First maybe we can do that. Gunk Shot. High value Gunk Shot. Unfortunately, can't use it. Here you go, Giraffe. Giraffe. Why so weak, though? Dragon Flying? How does that look? Quad resist to ice? I liked your mini rhyme. It was very good. Sorry, I didn't appreciate it out loud, but I read it and I did actually give like a little like, fuck yeah, Noble in my head. I'm really distracted by tomorrow. It's one of those things where basically I got the call on Friday for the job interview, and they were asking me when I was free, and I told them I wanted to be free later in the week, but at the expense, because I basically wanted to talk to my therapist before going in to talk to the boss tomorrow. But as a result, like, I hate waiting. I like getting stuff done. Most of my anxiety is anticipation. I'm not worried so much about the interview. I'm just gonna take it in strides tomorrow, but I'm just like, I've literally been floating through space for the past 5 days and not sleeping very well. So, how's Probopass in this? Quad resist fighting. It will be weak to it'll be neutral to flamethrower. Weak to sludge bomb. Quad weak to sludge bomb. And weak to dragon. Okay, it's not. The answer is not. Oh yeah, it doesn't matter really what I hit you with. Damn. Wrecked. Quad weak to normal too. I'm thinking in terms of Eternatus. I should also be thinking in terms of Rayquaza, to be fair. Really should be thinking about Rayquaza. How does that work with Delta Stream then? Because it just removes the flying typing from it. It won't invert that onto itself. Imagine it just becomes weak to flying. Where everything that it becomes immune to, it becomes, or neutral to, it just, yeah, doesn't happen. It doesn't work that way. More Great Balls, please. Banger time? I didn't do anything. My poor sweet summer nose. Water bug? How's water bug in this? I do like Araquanid. Our Araquanid run went very well. We died at 165, but that was for different reasons. That was just a really hard reality for us. That run was very difficult for us. Araquanid did do us well, though. Mystical power onto you. I guess Raging Bull, the Araquanid. Good kill. Bastard. You want to learn Baton Pass? Ooh. Oh, apparently anybody who got the achievement to Baton Pass a +6 stat, it got removed, so you have to go do it again. I mean, Golisopod is the cooler looking water bug, but I'm just thinking in terms of power. I don't know, I haven't tried Golisopod in this yet. I have to go look at what my what the meta progression on mine is. Just to see what they gave him, see how he feels. I feel like, especially with the first impression bug fix, Golisopod's really going to struggle to run what it generally wants to run. Because... Actually, no, because you get Swords Dance on Golisopod. So you go Golisopod, Golisopod. You go Swords Dance, Aqua, Jet, and then probably Leech Life, I think it gets. I don't know what it gets, but yeah. Golisopod is cool looking. Although Araquanid is terrifying when you look at it, so... I don't think this is the Baton Pass play. I don't think... Oh, let's check. I think he still has an emergency exit. Oh, it's not enabled, though, so basically you're playing with Regenerator or Anticipation. Actually, this would be his hidden ability, is Regenerator. So he only has Anticipation working, or no ability, which arguably can be better anyways. If it can't activate, it can't screw him. Aha! Yeah, poor Golisopod, man. Just... egg. Hello. Ooh, quad weak to my Raging Bull. We'll go for the Terrapagos. Ugh. I can't remember if I have Terrapagos. Hit that. You Raging Bull this one. Nice. Yeah, no, I agree. I don't think it should have ever been... Like, you would think it would go from being a coward to being this, like, yeah, kick their asses. Like, the bullied becoming the bully. But, I don't know. Maybe just balance-wise, they hated Golisopod. It's one of those things you think about when Pokemon are designed, where it's like, you just see how they built them. Like, did they hate this Pokemon? Is that why when they handed it over, they're like, here's the design to what sounds like a really shitty Pokemon. Have fun. They're looking at it going, oh man, you made this look really cool, but we wanted this thing to suck. We'll just have a little bit of fun between the teams. I'll refresh my lure. Hit that. Hit this guy. Well, I repeat, we'll do the exact same thing. Just with a fully evolved Ducklet, I guess. Not on this build, no. We have magical power or mystical power. My team is filled with swagger. Oh yeah, look at that. I gotta heal him, actually, if we're gonna do that. Enigma, go on you. Give him a small heal, so it doesn't get used right away. That is egg. That's also rarer candy. Oh, we're going up against Ivy as well. Easy decision. Actually, Payback might do more there, but eh. That's an easy decision for Crunch. I see my Pokemon are learning very similar things. Okie dokie. How are we doing this? What am I afraid of? Just gonna do that to get the special attack raise. That's neutral on me. Now I Night Daze. Never mind. Is that okay? That's gonna be Florge. I haven't seen Floette on our team. Usually it just ends up being Florge. Cool. Alright, well this team rolls over to Night Daze. Mostly. It's gonna have a lot of special defense later, but we get time to set stuff up. Won't be too bad. That didn't kill him. Impressed. I mean, Eternal Floette arguably wouldn't be that much worse. I don't think. Stats-wise, yes, but also, eh. Ow, it's neutral. Stop that. I should have recovered. I keep thinking I'm fast. I'm not. I'm losing a lot of berries for it. Egg. Epic egg. Ooh, epic. How dare you? Samurott. I'm gonna go for one more special attack raise, just to guarantee. +3 will be very good for us. High jump kick. Hard to turn that one down. Hard to do that. Brick Bake is great, but an increase in power by like 100 is pretty good. That's the first time I've seen one of these orbs. Do I have someone with guts? What the hell's Armor Tail? Covering the book with his head makes opponents unable to use priority moves against. Is that what that does? Oh! I didn't realize I prevent priority moves. That's cool. Vital Spirit. Damn, that's unfortunate. We don't actually have... Oh, it's because I have Facade. Oh, God. That's why. I believe it is a smart item, which means that it looks for something for it to combo with. We generally don't have, like, Guts or Toxic Boost, Poison Heal Pokemon on us. I don't think that'll be a problem, because we have Sealuck. Let's take a Lepid Berry. I guess there's nothing really better to take. Sure. It's a wishy-wishy. Look out, the wishy-swishy is coming! It's a bunch of fish. I mean, if a bunch of fish came together like this and actually attacked me in this form, I know they do swim in schools like that, but if they did come at me like that, I would be scared. That's terrifying. That just works. Sure, we'll take dire hits. Dreadnought boss. Sure thing, boy. Sure thing. Seismitoad. Yeah, Water Ground is a trap, because now you're weak to a bunch of crap. In fact, this is fine. Need to Mystical on you, and then we're going to Raging Bull on you. Stop that. Just want to get the second special attack increase. Oh, we're going to round 62 anyways. I'm 2 steps ahead of everything. This is, yeah, we have Twin Beam and Magical and Mystical Power, so, like, neither of these, I think, are going to be better than Psychic at this point. I just like the stats going up. We have the double hitting. That could be very powerful until we reach Eternatus, when it will do nothing. That's the thing, is this Fridge Giraffe becomes very useless at Eternatus. All it is a Night Daze bot. Potentially drop its accuracy, and that's it. So I'm going to drop Psychic. I'm not going to take Thrash. I could take Thrash. Anything that was... Now, it might be worth it over Head. We're not using Headbutt very often. Wait, no! Oh, I was already on the no part. Damn it. Oh, well. I think it actually works to be a Memory Mush for that, because there's no super effective, which means nothing's resisted, so I'm guaranteed to do minimum neutral to higher damage. That's a lot of damage. Alright, let's see. Nothing on that. We got Rash Nature on this guy. We got Bold Nature on this guy. We got Gentle on this guy. We have learned Sparkling Aria. Okay. Fuck. Jesus Christ. And Mild. Better stats on this. My Spinda grows in influence. Wow. Yeah, you definitely need Salic Berry. Oh my god. I'll give you crit too. Load you up if it all gets lost, whatever. So how does this work? Neutral. It'll be neutral to hit. Yeah, it'll be neutral. On you. You're gonna definitely Raging Bull the Quillfish. Hey-ya! You know, for a 0 IV Tauros. Told you. It just doesn't matter. Ooh. That sure is gonna hurt. I'm gonna go to you anyways. Egg. I still think it's early enough we still take this. We're not keeping up and hitting the max just yet. We've gotten 1 extra charm and 1 extra EXP all. Once we hit 4 EXP alls, we can start thinking about maybe not having to push for lures and make things a little bit easier on our team. But also, something I've never really considered when it comes to luring with planning out your team in PokeRogue is... There are moments where if your carry is slow, being in a double battle and having a faster ally could be better for you. Never really thought of it that way, because generally double battles just mean more things have to die, therefore, you know, spookier. 9 times out of 10, spookier. But I guess there's that one moment where it's like, your carry could use the backup. I have Helping Hand of Whimsicott and stuff like that, so... I think for now we still take the lure. Wave Crash? Oh, I don't know about that one. That's a bit harder to legitimize the recoil. Not ready for that. I'm not that kind of player. Stealth Rock I will take, though. That is right. You do get that and you're faster now, and you're like a faster version of yourself, so it's not terrible. These things might have water absorbed, though. We gotta be careful. Or Storm Drain, rather. Didn't kill. Damn. Pardon? Whatever you say. I want to refresh the lure. God, it feels like I'm getting nothing out of this. Does anyone need healing? Fine, I'll refresh my lure. Oh, they added a music. Nice. Oh no, you resisted. I'm so afraid. Look out. Should've healed. I outsped though, didn't matter. Also stole Pattaya, that's great. Oh, Bronzong, this is not what you think it is. Oh no, the AI does not know how to handle this, I guess. Kinda. Fuck. No, that's the one berry I wanted. That's a lie, but you could have roasted Ganlin, I would have been okay with that. Excuse me? Oh, it was, I guess, a flinch and unnerve? No, I'm just missing a bunch. What is happening? Oh, stench. I'm flinched into stench. That's what it is. It's a powerful move you got there. And I got a twisted spoon? Well. Neat. Egg. I think you need to hit him because you need to double kick him. Close. Damn. Yeah, that makes sense. Egg. God damn it. It's gonna keep offering it to me because I have a Pokemon that can use it. I don't want him to use it, but it is usable. Alright, I guess we take the increase. Close. I'm going to recover before you break any of my berries. What do we get? Oh, another Suicune. A better one, I guess? More max HP. I'll take it. Actually, mine looks pretty good if those aren't improvements. Recover on an egg move. That's beautiful. Okay. Can ghost types help us? I don't know. How weak are ghost types in this? Weak to fighting, weak to normal, weak to poison, weak to bug. Resist ghost and dark, though. Four weaknesses, 2 resistances. But okay, hold on. What about Trevenant? How do we feel about Trevenant in this? Quad weak to bug. Nope. Yeah, quad weak to bug. No, it'd be neutral. It'd be neutral. It'd be neutral anyways. We could probably just Pokemon Trevenant. Take a look at its typing independently. Let's see. So it would be weak to ground, water, grass, and electric. Normal and fighting. But it would resist flying, ghost, fire, ice, and dark. Which I actually think is kind of important for this team. That's sort of, those are kind of typings that actually get us, right? That's both typings that Tauros needs covered. Ghost also hurts the Scrafty because of dark typing. This might go on. Trevenant might go on this team. We can also learn Curse. Being weak to grass and water, yeah, that's gonna be our problem anyways. Lycanroc can take that though. Like, he can't take anything. That's a joke. Oh, ironically, we could also go Forest Curse and kind of fuck with him too, right? How does this thing evolve? What's your level up? Traded. Okay, so we need link cable. I think we'll take it. You want to absolutely dummy this Bayonet real quick? Wait. Why am I... Is it because... Wait, no. Dark... Oh my god, because Psychic is usually... Cannot... Like, is complete... Okay, so that's how that works. So if it's completely immune... It becomes super effective. So if it's super effective, it becomes... Oh my god, I gotta think about that. I didn't even think about that. I missed. Of course I did. Oh, there's fog. Oh my god, yay. Yay, I love fog. Of course you'll hit. Don't make this any harder than it needs to be. It's gonna suck. I'm just gonna throw another ball at it. Nice. Hardy nature, max speed. Okay, it's got good attack. It's got good defense. It's kind of got everything I want it to have, pretty much. Ingrain, Hornleech, Woodhammer, Phantom Force. We can make this work. Yes, welcome to the team. We're gonna suffer a little bit, but will resist, or will be neutral still to the Sludge Bomb. It'll resist Flamethrower, and Dynamax Cannon's neutral, so that's okay too. Lanoon, didn't have anything on you. Goodbye. Oh. The Dice Boss is here, chat. You know what to do. Oh my goodness, lefties? Greetings, Dice Boss. Behold. Oh, wait, no, God Milo. Where are you going, God Milo? There he goes. Bye. Oh, he's doing his business. Alright, well, you don't want to watch that. Not that it's out in the open, but you know what I mean. Okay. Well, we definitely take leftovers. This will probably moved around a little bit between my team. But for now, it'll be on Fridge Giraffe. Houndstone is also interesting. God, the thing tangling off his neck is just weird to me. Why is there just a foot hanging there? I hate fog so much. I forget what I did with fog in the board game that I'm making. I definitely captured the essence of fog. I think. Or I make it way better. So it's not a pain in the ass. I'll learn D-Bond. No. No, not really. Link Cape. Damn it. Okay, well, on the bright side, let's take a look at what we can reteach you. We got Will-O-Wisp, we have Hex. Leech Seed is good, too. Curse as well. We got a lot of good things we can put on this thing. The most valuable for us right now will be Leech Seed. That is the most valuable one that we do. That is a permanent thing on Eternatus as well. So as long as we get in there and not liquefied, which it can't do without Dynamax Cannon, so if it finds a better target, it gets that, we will be okay. So... But getting us to that point with Rayquaza Eternus, we want to be getting Leech Seed. I could just... This isn't going to last long enough. Let's just refresh the lure. Are either of you authentic? Can anybody tell? Nah, we're good. Just wreck him. I'm gonna wreck him. That is tragic. I mean, I have to. Yeah. It's just 245s or a 180. Yeah. Plus, Taurus really isn't meant to stay in. It's just kind of like cleaning stuff up on the side, you know what I mean? This I can't time out unless I refresh it. Also doesn't actually help us, but I have nothing better to take, so we're going to take it. The Tomb. Sure, man. That is super effective against you. That is really funny. Very disorienting. Stone Edge over Rock Slide. Or Glass Cannon. Kind of want you to take that, yeah. A lot of 5 moves, which ain't great. Oh, Head Smash, though. Over Facade. Very much, yeah, right? Yeah. Yeah. That also gets Toxic Orb and Flame Orb out of our pool. Now here's the thing I'm realizing. Eviolite has lost all value. Goes on to Phantom, but that's it. We need to PP up something here. Do the close combat. We can do the Stone Edge. Head Smash. I think we're just going to do... I actually think I'm doing Mystical Power still. It's the move we want to be spamming, then Twin Beam is to clean up, right? That Drifloon is quad weak to fighting, by the way. Actually, no. We are in the fog. Just go for it. Why is this partial? What is partial about it? Where are the moves? Rice and ramen. Isn't that just rice and rice then? Isn't ramen rice? I don't actually know. I'm very uneducated on that stuff. Where are the moves? Differences? Moveset changes. Alright, here we go. Is it tasty? Rice and flour? Fair enough. So I'm just trying to look up an attack here, or trying to look up where the attacks are in this. Yay for carbs. Well, I mean... Yes, how is it partial? Well, tell me... How is it partial? I don't know what that means. What doesn't it work on? Or what doesn't work about it? I don't know. We'll just drop it. Add egg for extra texture. That's fair. It's also protein. Bulk up cow. Okay. Mr. Dozo. Jolly. That's nice. Toxic. Okay. That's weird, but it does it. More phantom support. Sure. Curse or Will-O-Wisp? I think Will-O-Wisp actually gets a little more value right now. We still have Horn Leech. I'm going to keep Horn Leech over Woodhammer. Just for healing. We don't really need to do this. And then we'll get Curse probably over Phantom Force. Your session is out of date. What? How? What the fuck? What? Why was I just sent back 5 rounds? Are you kidding me? What the hell just happened? Okay, well, this... okay, I still have the Phantom. Wait, I gotta do this all over again? I gotta do this all over again. Wonderful. Okay. Why? It's a cocked 3. There we go. Let's change the RNG. I don't remember how I attacked to get double memory mushes. I guess. Yeah, something definitely changed. That was a double hit before. Uh-oh. Yep. There you go, I guess. Yeah, this is weird all of a sudden. I don't know what I'm having for dinner tonight. What time is it? 6:30? 6:15? Memory shroom now. Hold on, we gotta hatch these guys again. Get the cow with the bulk up. Get Dondozo with toxic. There's the shroom. Alright. No damage done. Anyways. Some high level dudes you got there. Natural. Why wouldn't I miss though? Let's be real. Pokemon wouldn't be real if I couldn't hit, if I always hit the fog, right? Bald Spinda. It's a good one, too. Look at that. Wow. Some decent, fully statted out fodder pokes from our eggs. Pick up. Who learns pump? Why? I mean, I guess I understand why. I could take dire hit for this upcoming gym fight. I don't think we need to. I think, well, like... But the thing is, do we need lures anymore? I don't think we need lures anymore. We've caught up in XP, so... Yes, Phantup will be a little bit behind. That's... Bald Spinda cannot harm you. Do not worry. Don't worry. Everything's normal. It's just Bald Spinda. Would Bald Spinda lie to you? Much might I have? It's not bad. Is it cheaper? It's not, because I only need to heal 2 moves. So let's buff that up, and I'm going to take the exp attack. Here we go. Hey. Hydro Pump Delmise. It's a physical attacker, by the way. Oh, get out of here. Mimikyu. Defense up. That doesn't matter. I think she's a bit confused. Not your last respects. She is very confused right now. Does she think that the normal typing completely craps on her? Oh, she missed anyways. Nice. Spirit Break. Mimikyu? Damn. Alright. That's annoying. There you go. She figured it out. Congratulations. A little late, but she did it. Remember, guys, you want a better grind, Gym Leaders in Classic will give you Egg Voucher Plus regardless. So, that's quad weak to Psychic. That's tragic. Quad resistant to fighting, though, would be decent for the team if we weren't this far in with everybody, right? Yeah, I don't think we need lures anymore. I think we're just kind of grinding up money and stuff. Like, can't stack anything, so... Not that I think matters. Just not a lot to grab, truly, I guess. Yeah. That better? It's better here? I'm just kind of farming for shit here. In my element, just taking things out invertedly. Upside down. Sideways, if you will. Oh, also, please wish me luck. Tonight is testing night for the Questmaster race map. I have spent 30 hours. Now, here's the thing. This doesn't sound like a lot. I've spent 30 hours trying to test the map, finding a soft lock 45 minutes into my upload. And because you have to go back and make that one change, and I don't find them all the time right away, I have to replay through the map every time. Tonight's the night. If I can fix everything and just go from there. I forgot what I was supposed to fix. Oh, God. Oh, no. I didn't write it down. I was too tired last night. But if all goes well tonight... The game testers are doing it. Also, again, don't know until it happens tomorrow, but that event may have to change just because if I get the new job, the times are going to be a little weird, but we'll have to see. Again, not trying to think about it, as I constantly remind you guys that I'm thinking about it. That's why I went to therapy today. But, yeah. get out of here. Yeah, the current aim is for egg. For the 20th. Evening start, by the way. Evening, because the Visual Pine is joining us. We have 5 racers for this. Hell yeah. We have Pine, Estolia, Derek, Kami, and Harry. What a lineup. What an actual lineup. I am shit. Oh, I got flinched? Bitch. Thank you. God. I don't like the defense drop, but thank you for letting me attack for once. X defend? Sure. Now, you know what, actually, now that I think about it, you know what would be interesting for X items? What if they made it where it increased the odds you find them to refresh them? Would that just be 2 warping? What would that actually achieve? Probably not a hell of a lot. It would be nice to keep these things at a time before it. Rolling for just 1 kind of feels eh. I don't know. I think the whole thing is borked. Okay, bye. Bastard. Oh! Oh, cool. Okay. Huh, how do I catch this? I don't have a lot of balls. This should be interesting. This is really rare. Why can't I stun spore? Why can't I stun spore? Oh, because it's a dark type, but I can't priority that. Oh, damn it. Okay. No, that doesn't make sense. Okay. No, because the dark I can't use priority. Oh, I can't use... What? No, I don't know. I actually don't know. Resisted. Also burned a Moltres. Don't question it. Oh, Phantom, you tried. It's fine. Let it die. Hello, cat. You're still down here. What's up? Yes. You want to come see the giant bird? You like birds? You love looking at birds. Yeah, that's a hole. You can't do anything with that. I'm gonna watch my cat. There he goes. Wow, he's going back to sleep under his bossness. He's very happy with the shrine. Very, very happy with the shrine. You can't hear that, but he's very happy with the shrine. You gonna sleep underneath? I had to change the beach towel tablecloth because it's just getting full of hair. Alright, how am I hitting this thing? What do you sniff over there, Milo? What are you sniffing? Maybe I should invert it with the dice boss where I put the game very small and then I'm on the big screen, but headbutt. It's Spadef, he berserks, he fiery wraths, it one-shots me because I resist with being super effective. This is fine, we're just trying to catch him. I just don't know how we're doing this is all. Nice. Covet. That's super effective. Just hoping. This doesn't cost us the run, by the way. This is a legendary catch. One we don't have either, so. Hey, hey, hey! Gotta be honest with you, almost thought I'd trip over the tripod again. It's getting dangerous. My layout is not WSIB safe. Alright. We'll start whipping balls. No idea if we're gonna cash this. I don't think we have the balls for this. I don't know. That's fine. Doesn't count as a death. This is a cool Pokemon to find. I don't know if we would have had an opportunity for this otherwise, right? Risk assessment? I think everything's a risk assessment around me, let's be real. You seen the stuff we do here? That's how the AI... Aw, man. That's how that runs? Gross. Odd Eyes, welcome back. How you doing? That's quad super effective. No, it's not? No, it's not. I'm dead. It's fine. It's got 2 freaking sharp beaks on it, too. That's gotta come on the team, right? Where does that go on the team, even? 2 sharp beaks? That's power. Just gonna break that bar and give him his Berserk boost, unfortunately. Assisted. It wants to. Okay, it's in the red. We'll give it 1 more and then we'll start throwing Ultra Balls. Yes! It's brave. Fuck. Berserk's the actual ability, though. I forgot it actually has Berserk as an ability. I mean, the IVs are great. It looks like somebody took a piece out of the pie, but, you know, like... all the good stuff. So this is the person who saw an extra strawberry on their side of the cake and took it just for the double strawberry, but the rest of the cake tastes better. That's what this IV spread is. Now, chat, here's the question. Will we allow this, or does it not count as a victory because I had to reset to catch this thing? Does anybody actually care? Minus speed hurts. What does this even replace on the team? That's the question. What would it replace? Have to be Scrafty. Or Whimsicott. It could replace Whimsicott. I don't want it replacing Phantom. This song is so wild, it's great. Lycanroc doesn't actually get to set up stuff. No, it does. It would get hit by a fire move and die, but like if I can get Lycanroc in the front for Ivy. How rare? This has got to be super rare to find, right? Because it's Abyss. It's already, you have to go to the Abyss to find this thing. I still want to get rid of Scrafty for it. Whimsicott is free Stun Spore. All of these have a purpose on the team. I mean, we're we're technically at 1 luck. We haven't really used Scrafty yet. And he'll be good enough to win next time with 2, right? I don't know. Like, we have the Tauros doing the fighting work. Trevin and Whimsicott are going to be our defense, which will have common weaknesses, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Per se. Doesn't matter against the Rayquaza, because Hurricane is resisted. V-Create's resisted. Air Slash is resisted. Dragon Ascent is... Oh my god. These guys actually dumpster that. I think it's Scrafty. Oh, that sucks. What are you holding? Eviolite? We don't need Eviolite anymore. I didn't because it reset me. That's okay. Phantom's going to be a Trevenant soon enough. Okay, bye, Scrafty. Drop the shiny for it. Why are you faster than me? How are you faster than me? Oh my god, Frigoraph. You do not want to learn Memento. Stop that. Legendary is... Oh god. My god. Nice HP. Jolly? I smell a legendary farm fest soon enough with Jolly no retreat fucking Arceus. He gets Sword Dance, that's better. Nice. Oh, the orange one. Mystical Fire. Why is my flower on fire? Oh, look at that. Told you. Dropping it. No loss. 0 loss, literally. 2 Sharp Beaks. Keep the Sharp Beaks. Yeah, there's no one who actually uses Flying Moves, so... You keep the Sharp Beaks. We go for the Linking Cord. We now have a tree. Good. So now here I might consider taking a lure or 2 just to try and get a little bit extra XP to cash those 2 up. I don't think we need to, though. We're going to get rid of Phantom Force for Shadow Claw. It's just better. No, we're good here. It's nice not to be blinded. You think the cave would lead to the abyss, not the other way around, where, like, you'd walk into a cave, like walking out of an abyss into a cave, right? Am I thinking too hard about this? Okay, so in this instance, no, not yet. We're not dealing with the Rayquaza yet. We can keep him in here. Or her here, I guess. Frigoraph can stay in. We just gotta set up 1 mystical power on thing. The X speed's good. Right before Ivy. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're not weak to Night Days anymore. That's even better. That's good, because that means this is neutral, which means I can spam it. This is fine. So that hurt a little bit. That actually hurt a little bit. Stop that. That was risky. I should have went for Twin Beam to make sure it died, because it could have killed me. You want to learn Sky Attack? It's better than Endure, is it? Ugh. Probably not. You have Nasty Plot. Nah, you're good. Why? You have nothing better? I don't have anything better. Excalibur. I mean, that's the typing you want if you want an inverse run. That's a damn good weak typing that'll get really strong. However, I've set up and your whole team is dead. Thank you, Embor, being Trastalized. Which, once again, is why I don't see it as, like, a thing that makes her team more special. Sometimes the Terra actually just makes it easier. Nice. Foul play. Cool. But ache. He brewed a storm, that bitch. Wait, I should have... now I have to sit here and take damage. And then heal it. One less, apparently. Now, depending on how I'm feeling tomorrow night, I might actually stream tomorrow after my interview. In case I just feel like decompressing, because, believe it or not, stream is very relaxing for me. It is my favorite job in the world. So why wouldn't I do overtime for it? I'm just saying. It turns out you people are neat. Haha! You thought you were watching me. In actual fact, that is true. Yeah. Never mind. Carry on. Steal anything. Ah, come on, Gripclaw. 10% is 10%. Means 10% of the time you could do it. Didn't. Alright, let's do the final gym fight here, and then we're going to call it a night. What are you weak to then? Electric? What else do I have? They don't, they do resist the flying. One of them, anyways. There you go, Moltres. It's your time. Hit him with the hurricane. That's one strong-ass hurricane, by the way. Through solid rock, no less. That wouldn't have been bad either, actually, because then his quad weaknesses would have been resisted a little bit there. But even so, that's, that is one hell of a hit for Moltres with two sharp beaks. Doesn't even show them. Where are they? Oh, they're right there at the top. Lure? No, actually, they caught it pretty well now that I look at it. Egg. We're confident. X accuracy is a little early, though. Oh, we also have the +1, or the plus, what would that be, 2/3? We had the +2/3 increase. Egg. Oh my god. I love when we just... Run's going well. We caught a Galarian Moltres. We had to reset for it, though, so I don't know what that if I put it on my team, I don't know if that means run forfeit, but it was only one reset. We'll take it. But it's going okay, Hero. We have a very interesting setup because Trevenant and Whimsicott will actually be good against Eternatus, and they both are going to try and go for, like, a Stun Spore Curse combination with Leech Seed. So we'll just see if we can stall the absolute bejesus out of him again, or just have enough health that he dies first. But the team is definitely different. We have 5 new candidates to win with. Everything but Tauros, I believe, can get a medal here. I am too. I mean, I'm relaxed even if we lose. I don't care if we lose. It's just for saying it, right? It's that competitive side in me that is showing its face to remind everybody that I am competitive, but also, you know, I'm just still having a good time. I've told you guys I scare my girlfriend when I'm, like, talking strategy with her. And she's like, you're trying to beat me. I'm like, yeah, but I find it more fun now just to say how you could destroy me. There are just times where I'm like, man, you have a really good setup, sweetheart. You've done a great job. You can kick my ass. It's like, well, you're supposed to win against me. I'm like, I mean, even if you didn't figure it out, I'm just enjoying the strategizing. Yeah, exactly. Although I am still worried that site's not going to take certain forms into consideration. But we'll see. We could always do our own events with blackjack. We don't need that anymore. Still don't need that anymore. HP up we don't need either. Let's take money. Is that a Lucky Egg Marowak I see? Greetings, sir. I missed, you're right. You do be boning. Well done. Didn't steal it. I should have went for Twin Beam, but I think he was gonna die anyways. Wait. Okay, I don't need the memory shroom anymore. I can just curse. That's fair. Alright, actual curse. Sure thing, boss. I'm going to take... What is stronger here? Probably Horn Leech. Shadow Claw would be great because it'd be super against normal types. We don't know who we're going to be fighting. We're against Team Galactic, which has a lot of poison types, so I think Horn Leech actually gets stronger there.
Nobody tosses a dwarf.
Dwarf tossed. Yeah, Horn Leech would be better against Team Galactic. If anything, I think Shadow Claw would be resisted by Giratina and all the other things that he'd be using, like the Lake Fairies and stuff like that. So let's take this. Now we have a full-out pain in the ass, which is great. Love to see it. Oh no. I had to target the Sinistcha instead of the Sinistcha. Glad I made it through that challenge. What do we got? On the bright side, the special attack is better for when we use this again, at some point. Officer will have to yell at me because it's going to have a medal, one way or another, probably after this run. But now we have a better Galarian Moltres to use. Oh, it starts with Sludge Bomb, even better. Winter is in fact coming. Modest? Ooh. I don't remember what natures I have in them, but Modest is always a great one. Very flexible Pokemon you can run. Egg. Gotcha, what do we got? Fuck you, Terrapagos. Get in here. Come on. Max Lure? Fascinating. Is there anything I actually want to learn? I could learn Parting Shot. I could give you Leech Seed. When did you not get... Oh, yeah, because you're not learning any moves because you evolved. That's right. Forgot about that. Hurricane Moonblast. Yeah, I should probably give you something, right? I should probably learn a thing or two. Like, actually. What else did you... What do you have in the back here? Now I'm thinking about it. Air Slash might be safer than Hurricane. I mean, it will be safer than Hurricane. Ancient Power's not bad either. Gives us more coverage. Sucker Punch is okay. Do I want to lose that much power, though? I almost feel like Moltres going for it is actually worth it. With two Sharp Beaks, both do well. I don't know. Maybe it's just the hunger talking, but I'm kind of feeling like I want to keep Hurricane. I don't know. Maybe we need that power now because I can't stack X special attacks. I gotta risk it. We definitely don't need lures anymore. As you can see, we are plenty at the limit. So I would argue, by the way, that the lure changes aren't actually that big of a deal. They just feel bad when you refresh them for one extra round. But as you can see, like, this is why I didn't talk about anything else in the patch. The X items were the only one that really played on my mind. The lures ended up about being the same, and we only have one extra charm and one extra EXP all. And lured about the same, so might be a buff actually, if anything. Or we got lucky. Again, there's luck factor. A lot of 50% chances on double bosses and stuff like that, so here we are. Air Slash. We have Nasty Plot too. Maybe we do just take the safer one. Does that get us in trouble? If we miss, Galarian Moltres can still take hits. Maybe I'll just teach you something. Like Leech Seed. Give you an actual moveset. Tailwind? Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. That's right. Tailwind's implemented now. We could go Tailwind. Whims of Stalks. Through the roof. Let's take Leech Seed. We'll buff up the Whimsicott a little bit. Now we have 2 ways to use really good moves against things. I gotta take Ultra Balls. We're still catching. Potentially. We'll see. I just like having them. Oh yeah, that's right. That's weird. Okay, we're against Egg here. I think we're taking Egg. We're taking Egg. Okay. We should be good to go against this leader. What do we got on here? A hell of a lot. Moltres, you got your 2 sharp beaks. Moltres gonna be really good here too if we need it. And Egg. Go. Cool. I think we're okay. I have to do Sparkly Skull. Ooh, not enough. Darn bamboozled myself. The fuck? That's fine by me. You're not bulky. AI seems to be baiting me into a false sense of security. I suppose. Anyways, Hurricane? Uh-oh. Oh my god. No way. No. I have Headbutt, but then oh no. Okay, Oh Christ. Actually almost got me. Technically still could. Didn't. Okay, good. See, it's misses like that that make me feel bad about keeping Hurricane. Okay. We'll get through this one round, and then we will call it a day. Gacha me some shinies, please. That wouldn't be... Earth Eater's not as good because it's not weak to ground. Actually resists ground. It's still good, but like, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Okay, chat. So like I said, we'll be back on Thursday with more PokeRogue. Or we'll see how I'm feeling in general, what I gotta get done and ready to go. I might be back tomorrow night. If I eat Cleave on Swinub, sure thing, man. Egg. Oh, never mind, we have a fight. Oh, yeah, we have a fight. We mean fight in territory. Alright, let me get through this. Feels weird ending a stream on this music. A little too intense for an outro. Well, I'm not worried about leveling up anymore and skipping that thing, so there's that. Do shit. What the hell? Stop. Stop? Dustox is kicking my ass? Someone send help? Why is this happening? That's better. You fool. I guess so. I think that's one thing because I'm just kind of relaxed playing this game that I don't think about is, like, on this wave, I'm going to be fighting Galactic, so I shouldn't have to think about using rare candies. It's kind of a waste of a take because I'm going to level up to max essentially on the first fight. So, but I'm also just kind of like clicking what I see, and I think out most things. Well, okay, here's the thing, though. Low Sweep's actually super effective against Eternatus, and will lower his speed, which actually isn't the worst thing to think about. The difference in damage, Stone Edge is 150, Low Sweep's 130. Well, I actually want to take the Low Sweep here. Instead of Map. Map is powerful. We're also on, like, round 112. Has less. It has value, but not nearly as much value. We have our team. Yeah, Low Sweep has good value, very good value. One of the better. I would say this is like if we were doing the all moves Nuzlocke thing, which unlocks a $2,000 raise during September, by the way. I would say, what's it called? Low Sweep is like A tier. Great base damage. Well, the other thing is I'm not really looking for any Pokemon. Like, my team is pretty much what it's going to be. We have our defensive answer. We have our offense. So, Low Sweep just makes a lot of sense here. Over what? Great question. I still like Double Team. I actually still like Double Team. I don't know. I think if we're going to be going Stealth Rock, we can't be going Double Team and Stealth Rock at the same time. I think you just kind of, like, set that up and then start wailing on people. So, it was nice for a second, but mainly for catching. We catch it, right? Okay. It would be, yes. That would be its advantage, but I also don't think we need that. Like, we have great coverage on everything, so we're investing into the future, right? It also actually does really well if you think about it against Rayquaza. Even though we're weak to Dragon's Ascent, Hurricane, we might be able to get the speed down at the very least and go from there. Because it doesn't invert stat changes, it only inverts the things. Yeah, there's our team. We're gonna keep going with it. Did I? Remember when I said we were gonna try to not scrap anything we started with? Well, rip Scraggy. Whatever. Whatever. Oh well. I guess we're not doing that this run. Wasn't super tied to it anyways. Just kind of picked and saw Galarian Moltres and said, I like Galarian Moltres. Should I have a job interview tomorrow? I gotta go. Yeah. So, like I said, might be there tomorrow. We will be there for sure on Thursday. If anything changes, I'll let you know. Important note for me. Yes. He asked me in chat. I said yes. I look forward to hearing more about it. I'm thinking around Christmas time we start reaching into some of those betas because I really want to try Monster Sanctuary and Brotato. I think that could be very fun. I don't know what Brotato did. I know they've been working on it for quite some time and spitballing sort of ways to make that work in what's it called? Make that work in AP. So I'm curious to see what it does. Monster Sanctuary, I definitely want to try. He said he did one. It went pretty quick for him, but every run takes about 30 minutes, so even if he did like a 10 victory, he'd be done still in 5 hours. So he put in a 15 victory seed. Unless he gets super... Oh no, he's getting super OP, so he'll have a bunch of starting items and stuff like that. So yeah, either way. Whatever. Yep, I said it's fine. I asked about the details, it's just adding the AP world, so as long as he threw the AP world in there, I am more than okay with it. I don't know, did he put it in? Did I see him put the AP in? In the YAML? He did, okay, yeah. Perfect. Yeah, I know. I'm curious to see how it works. Yeah, we got to get there first. So, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to go relax. I'm going to get that map done. If you want to talk about everything we're talking about, you want to also vent about your experiences with X item changes. I haven't felt it per se yet. Like I said, it's going to be more of a weird thing than it is going to be a bad thing. It's just more weird. I'm sure we already noted the 50% to 30% drop. We already saw that in action. But otherwise, yeah. Yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow or Thursday and hopefully have some interesting news for you. Let's find someone to raid and we're out of here. Reminder, donate for those Mr. Mime dice before thingamajiggy. Before Friday. Very good advertising. Do it before the thingy. Ah, it sells. I don't know how much longer he's going, but they do. Yeah, no, like in person, they're very pretty. Like they are quite cosmic. I would dare say, like I like them all, but I would dare say, you'll see it when we do the interview with Totoro, but the Mr. Mime and the High Roller sets are probably the best ones. Like, even the Toxic one, you can't see it from the pictures. The pictures kind of drown it out. But, even the Toxic set coming up next week, they like, the Bloodlight Cream. Like, okay, all of them are good. I don't know how to make it sound like I have a favorite. They're all very, very, very good. But they look even better in person. So, when we show those off for you, they are absolutely beautiful. The Mr. Mime in particular actually looks different than like this picture here. It looks a little bit different under a different light and in person, so I look forward to showing you what they actually look like. They're very pretty. I'll have a date for you guys. It might be next week as well. So 2 of those dice sets will already be given away, but you can at least get to see them in person and go from there. But thank you for joining me. We're gonna go raid into Harry. He is playing through the PokeRogue update. I hope one day I get to play that game on this channel for you guys. It's an awesome dice builder, roguelike. If you have my email, there's a raid message. If not, take a few minutes and put some tentacles on them. Hey, I'm glad to hear it, Hero. They're very good. They're very pretty. The Dice is Right should be very fun as well, so looking forward to that. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful night. We'll see you on Thursday. Peace.